At Talk to a Dentist, we have a vision of how technology is going to revolutionise how dental practices interact with their new and existing patients. Now, you might think Amazon is a weird place for us to start. But if you look at what actually made this company so successful, it's the convenience they provide their customers with. Customers are at the centre of everything Amazon does. It's a convenience that has been built on technology. And to have a successful, forward-thinking business, they have to place their customer service at the centre of everything they do. Historically, word of mouth has always been the best way for dental practices to attract new patients, and most likely still is. However, in an ever-evolving marketplace, we are now having to look at new ways to make things as easy and convenient for our new and existing patients. Did you know that 86% of customers in the retail sector say they would pay more for better customer experience? In fact, customer experience was projected to overtake both product and price as the key brand differentiator by 2020, before COVID came along. Amazon backed customer service up by having their customers leave reviews on the products they sell. Reviews not only have the power to influence consumer decisions, but can strengthen a company's credibility. Reviews have the power to gain customer trust, and they encourage people to interact with the company. Customer interaction ultimately leads to improved profits for their businesses.
Hi, thanks for the opportunity here, Gregor. My name is Richard Ellingham. I'm the principal owner of Manic Dental Care in Scotland, and as a customer of Talk to a Dentist. So we have in use the artificial intelligence receptionist on our website, and this has actually worked incredibly well for interaction with the site rather than people just browsing and perhaps considering to sort of type something in the inquiry box. Because we've got it as our well-known receptionist, she's been here many years, she asks a question, people instantly engage with that. And we've had a real mix of what that engagement is, from sort of simple inquiries about appointment times, things like that, to people looking for restorative and implant-based work. And it's led to leads that we just wouldn't have had, in our normal static website. The path of the questions and the fact that you can program the path of the questions is very useful, because it can handle kind of simple problems, especially like post-operative advice, or if you had somebody who's placed an implant and they want to know how to look after it, even though we go over the instructions, even though we've written it down, sometimes they're looking for more information there, and we could build that in with animations and things into the website. So the feedback we've got from patients is it's great. They love to see Margaret on the website there, even though she's only an artificial Margaret. But it's been a very useful exercise, and it's also pushed me to sort of look at other aspects with regards to marketing and digital dentistry outside of the clinic.
Hello, dental practices of the world. My name is Gregor. I am the founder of Talk to a Dentist, and I am also a dentist. Now, what the hell was that Amazon introduction all about? Well, Amazon is a company that has changed the world. They have vastly improved the customer experience through the use of technology, and they've embraced reviews to instill trust and encourage people to buy products. Now, Talk to a Dentist is a dental technology company, and what we're trying to do is use existing proven technologies and to adapt them to help you, your patients, and your dental team. We have developed 3 core services. So we have what we're calling a digital receptionist, a review generator, displayer and bad review screener, and we also have a virtual consultation and scheduling platform. And all three of these services can work individually, or they can be programmed to work collectively together. Now, all of this sounds quite complicated, but it's all very easy to set up. It's going to work on your existing website, and we're offering a 60-day free trial because we understand that this is new technology that you may not be using, and you want to see how it will work and help you and your patients. So, let's get into it. I'm going to spend the next 10 minutes talking about our services and how they can help you out.
Hi, I'm Laura and I'm head receptionist at Thistle Dental Practice in Aberdeen. I found the digital receptionist to be super helpful as it reduces the amount of routine admin I have to do. It also helps reduce the number of emergency calls I get first thing on a Monday morning. And lastly, it helps give a more detailed inquiry for our new patients when the practice is closed so I can forward it on to our dentists.
What is a digital receptionist and why should you get one? Well, if you've been on a website any time recently, you'll have probably noticed in the bottom right hand corner there's a thing called a chatbot. And a chatbot is designed to answer basic questions and get inquiries. So what we've done is we've taken a chatbot platform and we've programmed it to behave like a receptionist. Now this is advantageous in a number of different ways. It's going to act as a tool to encourage patient interaction with your practice. It gathers information which is then emailed to your practice, and it does this 24/7. So, out of hours, if a patient has an emergency, they can speak to the receptionist and get some advice. Out of hours, if the patient is interested in a treatment, they can make that inquiry there and then, or find out about the treatment, find out how much it costs. So 24/7 support. And this is going to save you time and money. It means that you don't have to pay for extra receptionists, but it also automates loads of the basic admin duties that front of house teams have to do. So, for example, somebody's interested in teeth whitening. They make the inquiry through the digital receptionist. The receptionist receives that email. They can then save that to the patient notes, and all they have to do is phone the patient to book the appointment. And when they phone them, they know exactly what the patient's wanting. So this builds trust and rapport, and it streamlines things, and also shortens the phone call, which frees up time for your front of house team. Our digital receptionist is also a great way for increasing the number of treatment inquiries you get from not only your new patients, but your existing patients as well. It's going to help with things like dental emergencies, and has been set up in line with the SD-CEP guidelines on the management of dental emergencies. It's going to generally improve your overall customer service, and it can do loads of other stuff. For example, we recently had a meeting with TP, and you can now earn passive income through your digital receptionist by selling TP products on it via their affiliate program. Now, why should you care about this? Why should you get one? Well, in 2019, Forbes magazine released an article talking about chatbots and their impact on businesses. And this article contained data from a company called Intercom. And Intercom are one of the world's biggest providers of chatbots. Now, Intercom looked at their 500 top performing companies and found out that there was a 67% average increase in sales through businesses using chatbots, and that 26% of all sales started through a chatbot interaction, and that 87% of their customers still preferred talking to humans. Now this data is really interesting. Obviously it's saying that if you use a chatbot, you're going to get more sales. Okay, great. But the 87% of customers still preferred talking to humans. Now what we're trying to do is not automate and replace humans. What Talk to a Dentist is trying to do is to free up time from doing the basic admin stuff. And by doing that, it's going to allow your front of house team and even your dentists to have more time talking to your patients. If an inquiry comes in and it's all already written down, that saves the front of house people, time. A couple of minutes. And if you add that up over a year, that's an awful lot of time. But then that email gets sent straight to the patient notes. So the dentist has all that before the patient comes in. And beforehand there might be a pop-up note or a little bit of information about the inquiry that's coming in, but they've got everything in detail written by the patient. So that's going to save time, and it's also going to build trust and rapport, and fundamentally it's going to lead to patients uptaking treatment more. Now this all sounds a bit complicated. Is it easy to set up? And the answer is yes. Everything we've done has been specifically designed to help your patients, but also to help you and to be as user-friendly as possible. You literally set it up and you don't have to do anything. It'll just fire you through the information.
There are 3 billion messaging users in the world right now. People love this kind of communication. It's quick, easy, and almost always guaranteed a near instant response. So the question is, why aren't more dentists using AI technology? The answer is, they're starting to. We've seen a huge increase in the number of dental clinics embracing chat automation. These digital receptionists are powered by artificial intelligence, which allows them to converse with your patients, much as a human would. They can answer questions and get you more qualified leads. The world's leading research and advisory company predicts that by next year, we'll be having more chats with bots than with our spouses. In fact, it's likely that 85% of all customer interactions will be with AI technology. Why? There's a number of good reasons digital receptionists are set to revolutionize the way we do business. They are switched on 24/7. They can respond instantly to your patients at any time of the day or night, handling multiple conversations at once. They offer great user experience. Rather than trawling your website for information, visitors can tell the digital receptionist what they want. And a good digital receptionist, it'll have the answer in an instant. Digital receptionists work well on both desktop and mobile, overtaking email and even phone calls. It is the easiest way to communicate with a practice, and the stats match up. Even in these early days of AI technology, 48% of consumers would rather connect with a company using live chat than through another channel. There's so much that can be done with a digital receptionist. Sign up for your 60-day free trial today.
And one of the cool things about our digital receptionist is it's not just limited by the constraints of your website. So we can actually install a digital receptionist on your Facebook page now. And one of the cool things is Facebook on Instagram and WhatsApp. And Facebook are currently opening up these social media platforms to chatbots. So we could put your digital receptionist on your website. We can put one on Facebook. We can put one on Messenger. We can put one on WhatsApp. And we can put the same one on Instagram. And that means you don't have to worry about where your inquiries are coming from. It means that they're all going to come in and be funneled through the digital receptionist and emailed directly to your front of house team. Nice, simple, automated workflow. And this is cutting edge stuff. Right now, Instagram is in its beta testing phase of allowing chatbots onto it. And as soon as that system comes out, we're placed to be able to add a digital receptionist to these social media sites. Starting with Facebook, we've got them up and running, they're working successfully, and this is just something that is going to get better and better. It's still in its early phases, but it's a great way of helping your patients and getting more business. And if you look at how people are using these social media platforms, 81% of people use Instagram to research products and services. Now just imagine you could have your Instagram page, somebody goes on, looks at the lovely tooth whitening, composite bonding, implants, whatever you're doing, and they can then click a button, boom, up pops your digital receptionist. Hello, how are you doing? How can I help you today? And then it can get that inquiry right there and then when the patient is interested in the treatment. Okay, review generator, displayer, and bad review screener. What is it? How does it work? How's it going to help me? Well, it all starts with an email. As a dental practice, you want to get good reviews, and you sometimes might get bad reviews. And what we think is every patient that's had a treatment should receive an email at the end of the treatment. And that email is going to ask for your feedback. And by being proactive in this approach, you're going to get patients who are going to tell you about their bad experiences, and you can rectify that. But it's also going to prevent them from putting that bad review on your Facebook or Google reviews, or wherever you're collecting reviews. So, here's an example of an email I send out. We just want to check you're happy with the treatment you received, and we'd love some feedback from you. Patient clicks the link, they get taken to a page like this. So how was your experience? Was it good? Was it bad? Good experience. Woohoo! Happy days. So, your feedback is appreciated. Could you leave us a review? And these are linked to your Facebook and Google, or like I said, whatever review platform you use. Patient clicks on it, and they can leave a review. Super, they can put pictures in, whatever they want. And the thing is, reviews are so useful for instilling trust in patients and, making people want to take treatment up at your practice. People want to see what you're doing, to see the quality of your work, and to then come to you for that treatment. But what we can't understand at Talk to a Dentist is a lot of the time you need these people to go to your Facebook or to go to Google to find out about your reviews, or you'll have little snippets of the reviews on your website. Now, most of your patients are picking up this, looking at your website, and want to find out about you and the treatments you offer. And what we think is you should have your reviews, or in this case we're calling them testimonials, up front and centre, so that people can see them straight away. And this little testimonials icon vibrates. It's on the home page of your website on a desktop and most importantly on a mobile device. And it encourages people to click on it and to see your reviews. But the great thing about this system is it's fully automated. So you send out the email, patient fills out the review, and if it's a positive review, so 4 or 5 stars, it's going to automatically get bumped onto your review displayer on your website. If it's a bad review, they click the could be better button, they get taken to a page like this. So they can give you some feedback, they can leave photos, and that gets emailed to your practice rather than it getting put on social media. And because it's emailed to your practice, you can then contact the patient and try and rectify the situation. Because in most of these cases, it's communication. So if you speak to people, you can sort things out, get them in, fix it up, whatever. So this is just a great tool for automating your reviews, reducing your bad reviews, and getting your good reviews up front and centre for people to see them. Virtual consultation and scheduling platform. Now I know what you're thinking, I already use Zoom, Calendar, Microsoft Teams, why do I need this? Well, in my opinion, systems like Zoom aren't very good. For example, you need to download and update it. So there's nothing worse, you're in a rush to do a Zoom meeting, pops up, you need to do an update. Now, our system is what's called peer-to-peer. So you basically send the patient a link, they click on it, boom, you're in the meeting. But there's also lots of other little things that we've done, specifically to make it better for healthcare providers. Now, one of the things you can do is you can brand it. We also have a dedicated waiting room. So if you're running late, patient shows up, you'll hear a knocking, and you can send them a quick message saying, sorry, just finishing up with somebody. We also have a dedicated whiteboard system, which allows you to import images, and you can annotate these, you can bring in videos, you can co-browse, all that sort of stuff, making for really good communications with your patients. It also has a scheduling software built into it, and this can be branded as well. And you can even link this to your digital receptionist, allowing you to have a fully automated system. The scheduling platform can also take payments, and this can allow you to take payments for things like, refundable deposits.
Hi there, my name is Nicole Scott and I am the Head Implant Coordinator at Thistle Dental Orthodontic and Implant Centre in Aberdeen. We've been using the Talk to a Dentist virtual consultation platform ever since returning to work after COVID-19, and it has been such a great help. Patients are delighted that they're able to have a virtual consultation with various staff members to discuss possible future treatment without even having to leave their own home. It is such an easy software to use, and many patients have mentioned that it is much easier to use than Zoom and Teams, which is great and says a lot for the platform itself. The platform allows us to share pictures and information and allows the patient to have a technical face-to-face with the person that they're going to be having their treatment with. The patients can make appointments themselves using the digital receptionist, and the digital receptionist can also take refundable deposit for the appointment. From a personal perspective, it's so easy because it means I can work from home when need be, and it just makes life so much easier being able to see the patients and discuss and help them visualize their treatment without actually having to see them in person. Generally, it's such a good software and I can't recommend it highly enough, and we can't wait to continue using it in the future.
Woohoo! Congratulations! You made it to the end. I'm proud of you. And I'm talking to me, not you. This was the first time I'd ever done anything like this, so thank you very much for bearing with me. It literally took about 4,000 takes to get this all together. Because you've listened, I've got a special offer for you. So we're offering the digital receptionist and the review generator, displayer and bad review screener system on a 60-day free trial. And we're also offering free social media integration. I have to do another take now. Only joking. We'll carry on. Free social media integration as soon as Instagram opens up the platform and allows chatbots onto it. So this represents a huge saving. So all three services, if you want to subscribe after the initial trial, come to £99 per month, and there's a £2 setup fee for this. And this all equates to a monthly saving of £50 and a £200 saving on the setup fee. And that's risk-free, so at any time you can cancel. That's during the trial period or after you've signed up. These are new services. We want people using them, seeing that they can help their practices. So you lot are the first people that I've done this presentation for, and you're getting the very best offer that we can. And you can be the early adopters, integrate this technology into your practices.